A new report finds carbon dioxide emissions from fossil fuels are reaching record highs. The news comes as world leaders gather in Dubai for the COP28 climate summit. Environmental experts are focused on plans to reduce global emissions. Scientists say 2023 will be the hottest year ever recorded, and policy solutions are needed to combat climate change. So joining me now from Dubai is Angela Wilkinson. She is the Secretary General of the World Energy Council and is attending COP28. So thank you so much for taking some time away for us. Let's talk about the conference. The conference is set to wrap up on December 12th. Yesterday, during a session on methane emissions, the president of Occidental Petroleum, Vicki Hollub, talked about the need for a collaborative effort to reduce emissions. Here's a clip of what she had to say.
We're producing over 100 million barrels a day in the world today. It's not going to happen overnight that we can eliminate our methane emissions. It's going to take a lot of effort, and the effort is only going to be accomplished and deliver the results that we need if we're more collaborative and if we can be parts of organizations that are driving to make this happen.
I think that goes without saying that everyone needs to pitch in here all around the world. We know that there was a methane agreement that was hammered out, which seems to be pretty significant. Often people wonder, what comes out of these COPs? Can you tell us about the methane agreement and whether or not that moves the needle in the right direction?
Certainly. So the methane agreement's part of the Oil and Gas Decarbonisation Charter. 50 companies have agreed to achieve net zero carbon dioxide emissions by 2050 and to near zero emissions by 2030. And this is good news because it broadens the solution space away from just tripling up renewables, doubling down on energy efficiency. And it means oil and gas need to come to the table and do more heavy lifting.
So speaking of oil and gas coming to the table, obviously the overall focus is reducing the use of fossil fuels. But there's been criticism about the conference being held in a major oil producing country and the conference president being an oil executive. What do you say to that criticism?
I'd say that the COP28 and the presidency are clearly focused on achieving no more than 1.5 degrees centigrade. They are talking about using all levers and whole of society solutions to get there. They're not leaving no stone unturned. We have renewables. We're talking about the supply side that has to happen, but we're also talking about the need for demand side to come to the table and reduce emissions, decarbonize oil products, and also think about end use emissions.
How concerned are you about climate change deniers? I mean, it's still kind of something that pops up all the time. In fact, the current president, there's some kind of unearthed comments that he made about no science, really strong science, suggesting that there needs to be a reduction in fossil fuels. How damaging is climate change denial rhetoric?
So I first started working in climate and energy over 40 years ago. And I would say the science, global climate change science, is almost platinum plated now. And I just want to clarify that the COP president really was talking about he's very committed to the science of climate change, but there is no scientific universal solution here. We've got to remember that multiple energy transition pathways are emerging. So no one size fits all, but we have to use all solutions. Society needs to do their job, and we also have to make sure that we do it faster than ever before.
As you know, 2023 is expected to be the hottest year ever recorded. Reports show that Earth's temperature has been rising for the past 8 years. What are the biggest concerns for climate experts right now?
So I think everybody around the world has been experiencing extreme weather events, flooding, droughts, forest fires. So that's the most tangible evidence that we have of climate change impacts. But there's also a need to remember that actually climate change itself is also affecting food, energy and water production. So energy transition is linked to what's called the food, energy, water nexus. We also have air pollution concerns still around the world. And so it's important to remember the sustainability agenda is not all carbon focused. It's to think about how we peacefully coexist as a human species with all the different species on this planet and the environmental life support systems that support our societies.
Angela Wilkinson, thank you very much.